Hi, everyone. Welcome to day 2 of the Facebook challenge to increase your email list so that you may nurture and turn these people into leads. So, I wanted to just briefly talk about yesterday. You answered some questions, and you're talking about who your ideal client is, what their pain points are, and how you're so awesome that you solve them, and what is unique about you and how you do that, and what materials you might already have out there that you can give away for free, and it'll give your potential clients something that they'll go, oh wow, I need that, thanks. So I've today I've listed some options, and so the point of these isn't to have you spend a lot of time on this. Really, I'm hoping that I have a bird outside my window. I hope you can do these in an hour. And I just listed a whole bunch, not so much to overwhelm you, but just to give you like a bunch of ideas and to jog your memory. And hopefully you already can rework or easily whip up, because you were the expert in your field, something that falls in these categories. And the idea, it's supposed to be simple. I know a lot of people think in order to get emails from people that it has to be like super long, or an ebook, or a 5-day course. I'm laughing because I'm kind of giving you a 5-day course, but anyway, it doesn't have to be that long. Let's come up with something simple and but a great resource and guide. So it needs to not just be done for the sake of doing it. It's supposed to be with your clients. So let me just sort of go over the ones I have here. So cheat sheets. People love cheat sheets. And I have a few of them listed, like a website designer I know in Australia. She does Squarespace. She has a list of HTML codes that she uses to hack Squarespace. I know an organizer who you can download what all the different laundry codes mean on your fabric when you're like looking and you're like, I don't know what that means. Can I wash this? Can I not wash this? She's got like a little simple download with all the symbols and what they mean. Um, I actually have a friend who offered this in her wing group, and I need to talk to her about putting this on her website, but she's an insurance agent. And she showed us a spreadsheet where we can start taking inventory of what's in our home, so that, heaven forbid, if there's a fire or flood or something, that we can get the money back, that to replace these items for insurance. So it's not exactly a cheat sheet, but I put it in there as cheat sheet, spreadsheet, something someone can download. Um, and other ideas, a checklist. People love checklists. I'm kind of a checklist queen. And if I was a travel agent, which I'm not, but I wish I was, um, I would have a checklist on what to pack. Actually, I'm going to the beach next week, and one of my friends is going down a week before me, and one of my friends is going down the same time as me. And they both know I have a beach checklist. Both of them emailed me and say, can you email me your beach checklist? Perfect. See, like, too bad I'm not a travel agent, but people love this stuff, just something they can check off. So fun tools. And this is two that I've implemented on websites. So one's a realtor, and we incorporated an MLS search where you have to basically give your email address, but you can search for houses in a more specific way than just like Zillow or whatever. You can look for first floor masters and that kind of thing. And she emails you the new houses that are on the market that fit your criteria in your city or town. She has a mortgage calculator also. We actually don't ask for the email address for that, but that's one idea. And then I worked with the speech coach, and she already had a tool where you would speak into the program and she would call you back on how to improve your speaking. So This is just stuff that you might already have, and that's what makes the easiest thing. I'm turning over my paper. Comparison chart. People love comparison charts. Like, should I do this or that? Should I buy this car or that car? Should I use WordPress or Squarespace? I mean, I should create a comparison chart of the two. I have my preferences and I have my reasons of why I love WordPress, but a quick comparison chart for people who are thinking about doing a website. And so the thing is that whenever you're doing these things, again, take it back to who is my ideal client? Is my ideal client someone who's trying to decide between a WordPress and Squarespace website? Or is my ideal client someone who already has a WordPress website and they need to redesign it? Or is my, so this is the kind of thing you need to think about when you decide which freebie to put up. Insurance agent, anybody who owns a house is probably a good one. So that's a perfect opt-in. So these are things you can create. And the idea is that they're easy, they're fast for you, and they get you your ideal client. Unlike some other marketing things that you can do that maybe don't target exactly who you want to work with. So let me run through some more ideas. Scripts. Oh, I have a progress tracker. I know someone who has one of these. I think she has a list of exercises on hers, and I think you're supposed to check off when you've done them, but not the best exerciser, so I don't remember exactly what was on it. But I know that people use that. So scripts is another one. So I've worked with a business coach, and one thing that he doesn't have any opt-ins on his website, but he has a lot of material where he could reuse small things that he gives you. And one of the things that he gave me was a script on how to introduce people over email. So the idea is that forming relationships is a good part of doing business, but he's a business coach, so this makes sense for him. Another one that I have received in a networking group but would make another great opt-in is, again, from a coach. And she has a formula on how to create an effective elevator speech. So, it's got sections, and she talks about using adjectives and adverbs, and I use my elevator speech all the time. So this is another great opt-in idea. And then a diagram. This is my last one. This is probably, if you have a diagram that you can give, that's probably going to get you the most attention. And I know of one that it's not really a diagram, but there's a wardrobe lady that I follow, a blogger, and I guess she does individual help with dressing herself. But she has like this picture of a capsule wardrobe of what to wear if you work inside the home or outside the home, and give your email address, and she even lists like places to buy. And she targets women about my age, and it's about, breaking out of the black, but looking like, business for professional people. So that's one. Another one I've seen is like a little chakra diagram. I've seen a yoga instructor show that to me in a class before. And here's the last one, which is what I love doing, but I think I'm in the small percentage, so that's why it's last. I love doing videos. I mean, love is kind of but I just can talk and communicate way better than I tried to do an infographic one time on SEO, and it took me forever. I can whip out a video on how to research a blog post, on how to do this, on how to do that, in probably 10 minutes. So I do videos, and a how-to video that's quick and easy that a lot of people would have is probably a great opt-in. And another one that has actually taken off, and I'm going to, I'll share the link to this, but is a dog trainer. There's a guy who is a dog trainer in New Mexico. And while I was researching these opt-ins and just looking for good ones, I found him. And evidently, he has a video on how to train your dog to do certain tricks. And in order to get that, you're putting in your email address. I'm telling you, this guy, when we get out of social isolation, I'm doing this video during the coronavirus, he is going to be the most popular dog trainer in New Mexico. He could probably write a book and start selling it after this. He could do social distancing training. I mean, this guy has his website, I heard, he was shut down. He was on the local news. So he just did 10 training videos, and it took off. So that's it. That's my little pep talk for Tuesday, and or day 2, which happens to be Tuesday. So, but just brainstorm right now. First come up with, say, hey, I want to do this, put it in the Facebook group, and we will definitely ask you questions and help you come up with something that's we think your ideal client will like. So take care, and I'll see you in the Facebook group.